In this video, I'm going to show you how to collaborate with your small group to create a key point statement, a related resource, and an application statement, and then comment on a fellow group member's post. So the good thing about this is you don't really have to do anything in terms of setting the document up. We're going to do that part for you. So when you log into Google and you click on your 6-tile option to go to your drive, and you click over here on the left-hand side on Shared with Me. I've actually set up 2 documents to show you sort of what this looks like before and after. So you're gonna see the document just as your group key points listed under the Shared with Me. And this is what the document is gonna look similar to when you first log in. So what you're gonna see is sort of a framework already set up for you, with you and your small group. There's going to be 5 to 6 group members with your names up here at the top. And under week 2, you're going to see one of these sections is sort of your section. So I'm logged in as John Tarleton, so this happens to be my section where I add my key point, my related resource, and my application for teachers section. So I'm going to add in my key point statement. Which is basically just a broad takeaway idea that I've gleaned from the content. So in this case, my key point statement is integrating educational technology into the curriculum provides students with critical 21st century skills. These skills are important to learn because jobs are constantly reshaped by technology. So then I'm going to go out and I'm going to find a related resource. So some resource, whether it's a video or an article or an infographic, anything that's related to this key point statement. So in this case, I found a fantastic Edutopia article that I want to share as my related resource. So I cite that here, and then underneath the citation, I'm just going to annotate that resource. So I'm going to describe how this resource relates to my key point statement. And so that's what you see here. Okay, and then underneath that section, I'm going to talk about how this applies to teachers. So you'll see I added that text here. And so that's really all I need to do with regard to adding my own key point statement. Now let me show you what this is going to start to look like as your small group members begin adding their key point statements. And remember, you need to comment on one of their key points. So let me go back to the after document. And so here you'll see this is after the entire team has filled in their key points and commented on one another's key points. And so you can see here my original statement and my Edutopia article and annotation and application statement. And several of my small group members commented and added additional resources to my key point statement. But I also need to add my own comment to a fellow group member's key points. So let's just say I want to add my comment to Tony's related resource. So say I have some experience with Edmodo. Highlight where I'd like to put my comment and click on Insert, Comment. And you'll see a little dialog comes up with my name and avatar. And all I need to do here is comment. Now, your comment needs to be a little bit more robust than this one, but I'm just showing you to illustrate how to do it. Sometimes if you add a comment, you want to add value to whatever the person said in your comment. So it doesn't just need to be I agree or great resource. It needs to add value to what that person has posted. So you see examples of that here. So where Selena has added a link to another tool suggestion, or where Tony's come in here and added more dialogue. So there's this robust conversation going on here. So this is what it's going to look like when you're finished with just your week 2 key point statements and comments on each other's statements. And so you'll see if I scroll all the way down, it's going to be quite lengthy because each of you has quite a bit to add for your particular sections. And it'll be the same when you get down to week 3 and week 4 and week 5. There'll be a place for you to add in your statements and your related resources. But for now, all you need to worry about is week 2, and when you get to week 3 and 4 and 5, you'll just scroll down to the bottom until you get to that week. So this is what it looks like when you're finished. And because, again, it's in Google Drive, there's no need to save anywhere. It saves as you go. So your team lead will be able to see the revision history, see who added to what section and when. So you see that here. And see who commented on which section. So back in Blackboard CoreSites, you have a rubric that you can look at to see how your team lead is going to grade you on this activity. But the idea here is that you collaborate at the small group level using Google Documents.